Здравствуйте. That means hello in Russian. So, Здравствуйте, students. My name is Dr. Dmitry Hoganov. I'm a scientist, inventor, and insta famous. Hashtag follow back. Don't forget to follow me back. This here is my colleague, Patches Virat. So by now you're probably thinking, okay, so now I'm in the science camp, I have met this Mr. Mark, and then now on the TV screen he puts on this crazy Russian guy with a rat crawling around his shoulders. What gives? What is the deal? I don't get that. Do you, Patches? No, he doesn't either. Well, we will tell you. Mr. Mark is a great science teacher, the best one that there is in America. But sometimes he needs help. This is where I come in. Me and Patches, we have traveled the world. We have seen so much. We know so much about science class and about all of the sciences. And so Mr. Mark has us come and teach lessons. This time it will not just be a lesson for you though. This is science camp. Dr. Hoganov knows science camp is the coolest camp you can go. But science camp. What I have figured out for you, found for you, is something far greater than just lectures and learning about worksheets and all of that thing. As you see, we are going to solve a murder. In order to solve this murder, you will become forensic scientists. A forensic scientist is someone who collects, observes, and analyzes scientific evidence during the course of an investigation. As a forensic scientist, you will study a crime scene. You will look at the blood types, you will look at the hair types, you will look at the fingerprints and the footprints and all the other types of evidence available. And using your scientific knowledge, you will be able to narrow down the list of suspects to find out who committed the crime. Now, understand me, children, this is no simulation. We will be actually studying a double murder that occurred at Smith Farm in Old Fields, which is now Greenlawn, Long Island, New York, on Sunday, November 13th, 1842. All of the facts that you will see are true. All of the evidence that you will see is real. You will be using your scientific knowledge. You will be learning from myself and Mr. Mark to determine who the killer of this case was. Not only will you be conducting laboratory investigations, you see, Dr. Hoganov is the greatest scientist in the world. So, as naturally, I have created a time machine. I've gone back into time to interview all of the people associated with this case. And you will see what they have to say about what happened that day, who they are. And then using the evidence that you have as a forensic scientist and pushing that together with the stories that they will tell you, you will determine who did this. Now, allow me to step away for a little bit while Mr. Mark hands out to you your reference materials that you will glue in your scientific notebook. After you and Mr. Mark have completed what he wishes to tell you, I will come back to you and show you my trip into the past.